Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester. We are here on this gorgeous, not so much, St. Patty's Day Eve. Is that what we're calling it?
Yes, and Amy's birthday.
And Amy's birthday, more importantly.
Yes.
The mother of the good child that was recently born,
Yep.
Texas Walker Ranger, as opposed to the bad child that ruined Pat's Schooner Festival, Scoonie Boo Boo, forever to be known as the bad child. Amy, we wish you a great, great day. St. Patty's Day Eve is did we always do this? Like, I feel like, is this more of a recent thing where everybody's celebrating St. Patrick's Day on the weekend as opposed to St. Patrick's Day?
I haven't noticed it until this year, actually. I was surprised that Blue Collar was doing their St. Patrick's Day today. I thought they always did it on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, they're not open on Mondays.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
I think that was that reason.
I think maybe that's impacting people's plans.
It works out well, though. Because I was thinking I was going to do like a half day tomorrow. Thought I'd go to Blue Collar and then go over to the Rum Line, but now I don't have to split my time.
I think it works out really well for people that like to get after it, like Pat and me and whoever else.
Like Pat?
No, like all of us. I mean, St. Patrick's Day is an epic day.
It is.
And finally, she can order one of her Irish coffees, and we won't judge her for it.
That's right.
On a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday or a Friday. To me, St. Patrick's Day is a day of the year, and St. Patrick's Day just keeps growing and growing and growing on me. Maybe because I married a beautiful Irish woman.
That's probably it, right there. Exactly what it is. Because it's just fun.
Great vibes.
It's just fun.
It's a great vibe
you don't
thing.
owe anybody anything. You know.
No, you don't have to deal with presents. Not the anxiety of Christmas.
Or social obligations.
Was that a shot at St. Joseph's Day?
No.
I feel like that was a shot. I feel like she just took a shot at Felicia.
No, those are two very separate things.
She's fucking sweating bullets. Pat's like, she's drooping right now. We will be celebrating St. Joseph's Day today, interspersed with our St. Patrick's Day festivities. I'd like to give a
tough balance.
I'd like to give a shout out to Fred at the Rum Line, because St. Patrick's Day in Gloucester to me has always been the Rum Line. Now, recently, the Gloucester House has taken kind of over. Although I think there will be a good crowd at the Rum Line, but for me, St. Patrick's Day, other than eating at Kate's aunt's house, they're great. They have a tremendous corned beef and cabbage. I think if you have corned beef and cabbage anywhere today, it should be the Rum Line. Shout out for the OG.
So I think Blue Collar today is doing 3 to 6 with O'Brien's Oru or something. That's the band I think they usually have.
Oh, it's the band that Fred used to have.
For
decades. Yeah.
But I actually went by Blue Collar yesterday. Yesterday was Blue Collar's first day of like live music. So
and it made me think: do they always open in time for St. Patrick's Day? Is that part of
well, they were open last year on St. Patrick's Day because I did go there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's officially the start of the season. I think that Dave just said like, screw it, we're going to start this weekend. They have a schedule posted. There's music every weekend out in the back until the weather gets good and they can move it outside. So that's blue collar, and then Fred and the Rumline, they're doing their thing tomorrow. They've got the Bordellos from 5 to 8 tomorrow night, so that'll be a lot of fun.
And we must not forget our friends at Stone's Pub.
Right.
Because we got to mention Stone's, right?
Mhm.
You can't mention.
You can't skip St. Patrick's Day and not talk about Stone.
I've never been there for St. Patrick's Day.
Well, I think I've stopped in there once or twice, but like I grew up on Stone's. I mean, I grew up on the rum line. Grew up on Stone's. But they're all, listen, there's no bad choices.
There's no bad.
There's no bad
Oh, there
choices.
might be some bad choices. not in restaurants, but
It's true. It's true. As far as St. Joseph's go, we will be celebrating with my sister around 1:00 at the St. Peter's Club, and I'm looking forward to destroying my diet for this 2 days in a row. I destroyed it yesterday, and I'm going to destroy it today.
And-
I haven't had a Zeppeli yet, but you got some Zeppeli
We
today.
did bring some Zeppeli.
Can we get one so we can show people what a Zeppeli looks like?
We can. It's heavy. They're heavy. Those are heavy.
This is a Cafe Sicilia Zeppeli.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So this. You got two different kinds.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right. These are heavy. So this is what a St. Joseph's Zeppeli, and I believe. Well, Cafe. How's that, Pat? Am I
Good. It looks
Really
great.
good.
Perfect.
You can go to Cafe Sicilia. I saw Scalfani's is also making the
Yes,
St.
I
Joseph
saw that.
Zeppeli
Yeah, we
today.
didn't stop up there though.
These look phenomenal, and thank you for picking those up, Pat and Jimmy.
it's America's favorite breakfast food.
Zeppeli.
I did. By the way, I managed to get down to my. You gonna join us, Kate?
Yes.
Oh, come on, let's go. All right, there she is. I'm gonna.
A little more, Kate. A little more.
Yeah. Bring it
There you
in.
go. There you go.
Wow,
Looks good.
it's so nice to have you. It's been a while.
Sure enough.
Repping
It's the
the.
only thing I have. The only Irish wealth besides Pat. And I got nothing.
The women.
I'm Irish.
Yeah,
I'm
I
half
can-
Irish.
I can
I'm
see in
half
green.
Greek and half Irish.
Really?
Yeah.
This I did not know.
Yeah.
I like
My
the
mom.
water.
My mom is all Irish. My dad is all Greek.
No one would have guessed that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah,
I take that
that's-
back.
so-
you don't have anything.
Well, I think of it
He
like
said he was
I
split
don't wear a
thinking
Red
about-
Sox shirt when I go to a
He's
Red
not
Sox
wearing a
game.
black
I don't wear a
shirt.
Bon Jovi T-shirt when I go to a Bon
He said
Jovi
that's
concert.
true.
I don't have to
Right.
wear green to show.
Surprised
It would
by
ruin
the
his
green.
whole "I always wear black" thing. That he
Well, I got no
I was
black
not
one
wearing one
today.
today, kind of.
Kind of, not black.
Is that
It's
black?
like, it's
Look who
like
it
a
is.
navy.
How are we gonna pick
Oh, we gotta slide back here. We're gonna slide. All right, I'll go over here. Wow, the heavy hitters are coming. We're in green. Also, we're in green.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
What kind of green is that?
Also-
Seafoam?
Yeah.
Seafoam green.
I
Hey,
call
repping the
this-
brand.
I know.
One Ocean.
All
I
right.
call this court to order.
Nice.
Jerry, come sit on my lap. Let's go.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Come on. Like a leprechaun, buddy. Let's do it.
Wow, Drew, what's going on, buddy?
Not much.
How do you plan on celebrating today?
With you guys.
Oh, nice. You're
Sunday
in?
Fun day.
I don't know.
Sunday fun day.
I'm here for the ride, I guess.
All day?
Yeah,
I
why
got
not?
Tito's downstairs. You want some?
Let me finish the
It
coffee.
has dust
That'd be
on
hard.
It does, yeah.
Over 500 days for you.
Hey, it's all watter now. Madeline is siphoned it all, and it's all water.
Madeline.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't Madeline, it was definitely Eloise.
Yeah.
More like
Oh,
the
wow.
Well, I
Eloise.
think you bought it for Drew.
I did.
So technically it's
Actually,
Maybe.
that was, I bought that. It was sitting in the back of my
probably
car.
like the summer.
Oh, maybe.
It was. It was
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, one of those
for
times.
one of the parties. Yeah. Let me do a little rundown here because I.
Jimmy, come on, sit down here, buddy. I'll sit
Jimmy,
back
there's
there.
room over here between us.
Yeah. Oh, come on. No.
Actually, if we pull back, it'll be a wider angle.
Yeah.
Need everybody
Yeah,
today.
come on.
Come back and we'll all be in the frame. Believe me. So let's just
Yeah.
check.
Jimmy,
We have
come on. Yeah,
Phil
buddy.
Scannell, Robert and Annette Spanks, the swingers from the highest STD rate community in the United States at the Villages.
Just switch in a little bit.
Which way?
Forward towards the table. There we go.
All right.
Oh,
Carol Lupian is with us. Brenda Grimes Davis is with us. Fresh from Aruba. Jonathan Cahill, Brianne Casso, Mike Bertolino. Beautiful Fascinator, Pat. What does that mean?
Fascinator.
I
Fascinating.
didn't know. I've never heard that term.
Fascinator.
I never heard of
It's like the
Fascinator.
Terminator, but
You know where I bought this in Ireland.
Your face.
I bought this when we went to Ireland last year.
You did.
It's its debut.
That's
Oh,
a
wow.
fascinator.
So they actually sell those in Ireland.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've only ever seen them at Party City.
I know.
By the way, Kate's on the button, so if you have any spastic button action,
Oh boy.
My fault.
it's all
Jimmy,
Kate.
close your eyes.
Yeah, we don't want any. Wait, I didn't get to Kathy Barlow, Annie Rochon, Tina Greel from Naples, Diane Clothy Booton.
Oh, look it. Oh no, it's Diane Booten.
Diane Booton, you know her?
Yes, I sold her house. From
Oh, from another Aruba person.
Mhm.
I wonder.
She's home now.
I wonder if she met up with.
oh wait, didn't we saw her at Castaways?
Castaways, yeah. She's funny.
Right before you guys were going.
She's giving me all the
Yeah, yeah.
tips. She's the Aruba specialist.
And she does tarot cards.
Oh really?
She owes me.
Oh jeez.
Oh, she's.
I don't want to know what.
Oh,
this,
yeah,
I don't know what.
We
I don't
should
want to
do
know
a
what's
live-
happening in like
Yeah, she's great.
an hour.
We
Never
should
mind.
do a live Good
Oh.
Morning Gloucester tarot reading with
Oh
her.
jeez,
That would be kind of weird. I don't know.
Diane's on her way.
That was spooky and icky.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that
I
shit,
don't-
but
I
I
don't
think
wanna
it'll
know
be
what's
good
happening
content.
in an
I'm
hour.
all-
It
It's
would
always
be.
for the.
That it would be.
We just break out the Ouija board.
Yeah,
too.
there you go.
It's on. It's for the brand. Amy, good morning from Texas Walker Ranger and Scooney Boo Boo, and she shared it. Paul Murray. Wow, Paul Murray from Manchester. Wayne, the sexy famous mailman.
How's his back doing? Her ribs. He fell.
Well, he's also like 2 months away from retirement, and you know how those postmen are.
Oh, so he had a lot of unused vacation time.
Yeah, you know how those postmen operate. Pam Doherty and Jeff Cousy. It's a joke. He knows it's a joke. We love our
Joey,
sex.
before you go on, I know Amy's listening, so I have to do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, daughter Amy. Happy birthday
wow.
to you.
There's no flugelhorn, Amy, but you know the voice will have to do. Fishtails Pub now open for lunch Friday to Sunday. Donna at karaoke.
Oh.
We have a video?
Oh boy.
I haven't seen the video.
Oh, you haven't seen the video?
Oh, so we don't have a video.
I guess we don't have a video.
Okay,
I
so
do
now-
have a video though.
All right. Wow, there's that.
They waited until we
I
left.
know.
Donna waited until we left.
You're gonna get ripped apart.
So
What?
so Shaw has everybody seen the people
I
with the
did see it.
Shaws?
I did see it.
Big effort to put the Shaw. They have the guys holding the big signs
The circle, yeah.
up to in little letters 50% off. Everything must go. So which would lead you to think this has
Everything
got to
must
be.
go.
I mean, they're paying the guys to stand on the side of the road. This
Right.
has to be a big deal. There has to be deals.
Right.
Everybody goes.
No
Especially-
deal.
Especially produce, right? I mean, don't you have to get rid of that stuff?
You get rid of the
Hey, no,
produce.
we're
You get
Be
rid.
gone anyway.
Gotta get rid of
Right.
this.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's thinking, oh, let's stock up on our paper goods. People go there,
Toilet paper.
like 5 to 10% off.
I think the other thing everyone
Oh,
needs to
really?
stock up on are the purple trash bags.
Oh,
Yeah, like
What about
$2.
eggs? Are people in there buying a ton of eggs? That's all I hear about is eggs.
I mean,
Nothing.
I think it was. I just think it's I think it was disingenuous, and I'm very disappointed in that marketing. Like,
But it happens everywhere. Like
Right.
I went to was it Bob's? Bob's is closing. There's a Bob's in Middleton. And I was
Bob's.
like, oh, this is great.
What Bob's? Like
Bob's Sport. It's like a
there's still Bob's? I didn't even know they were
Yeah,
still
so
around.
A lot of them are closing, and I went through excited because it was just before volleyball season. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get all these like great. Nope, same thing. I'm like $80 for a Nike sweatshirt.
I went to this shop on 44 Main,
Terrible.
right? And they were
Terrible.
promoting a free hat.
Pot of gold. Where's the
But
pot?
I had to buy something.
Yeah.
I didn't see the they didn't put
Sketchy.
the writing was like right down.
no,
the
it's big,
Bait and switch. Bait and
big.
switch.
The writing was big.
Biggest scam.
The writing was big, and we got and they
It
went.
disappeared really
And it
quick.
disappeared. So there you go.
Well, because there was only 3.
There was 3, and it was written in there that
Yeah,
there was
right.
3. I don't know. I'm like,
It's very small letters.
no.
Creating
The guy holding the sign.
Mike, yeah, microscope.
the
Sherlock
only
Holmes.
3 created like a mass rush. Yeah, people are knocking
That's
each
why I was
other
on
out.
Main Street yesterday. The 3 hats.
Well, Pat, what did you think? Give us a little Main Street report, Pat. What was it like? Was that the first big day on Main Street? Like people were out and about?
No, but when the sun came out
Yeah.
is what made the difference. And
Beautiful day.
we had a big day, I don't know, a month or so ago, relatively big day, and the sun was out. It's about people wanting to be outside when the sun is out.
Yeah.
Right now at this point.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go. I know. Like in the last couple of months, we have a little Main Street chat, and everybody's like suicidal because you go up and down Main Street. There's like a dearth of people in February and early March.
Thank you, Susan. Cat looks amazing.
Susan, pull it together.
Susan, I love the
lucky loser.
the lucky
Yeah.
loser. I was gonna say, I love it. It's gotta be Susan. The lucky loser.
Oh, the Lucky Pistachio?
No, she won the
Chamber,
sweepstake thing,
yeah.
but she got the lucky loser.
Oh, which is you get your money back or
Yeah,
something?
pretty much,
you
yeah.
get $100.
But by the way, Brenda Grimes Davis in Aruba until April 1st. What a
Yeah.
trip that is for her. She's
Smart.
gonna come
I
back
love
with a
Aruba.
hell of a.
She said she does like all winter, right?
I don't know about that. I think maybe it's a month. She
Oh,
must have a hell of a
okay.
timeshare.
I thought it was more than a month.
Yeah. Lucky Pistachio. Is Lucky Pistachio going to the drum line this afternoon?
I would expect that she would.
Jameson.
She was supposed to meet up with me yesterday, but she bailed,
Oh,
No,
that's
which is
disappointing.
what she does. And then she shits on me online for something, even though I invite her to everything.
well, there's those people. We know a lot of those people. We have announced the fish chowder competition at the St. Peter's Club for April 5th. Pat's going to put up the design, and she's going to put up that one. Perfect. We have, I think we have 8 or 9, and it's going to be on the same move as the meatball challenge and the Italian cookie challenge. You're going to get there. 6 o'clock, $10 donation gets you to try 10 different chowders. Probably best deal on the planet. And we're going to anoint the best chowder, fish chowder. And we're doing fish chowder pointedly because Gloucester is a fish town, not a clam town.
Right.
Fish town, right?
Yeah.
So that we're excited to have Oak to Ember, Machaca, the Causeway, Castle Manor Inn, Richie Barisi, the meatball champ, Minglewood Harborside, Zach, Lobster of Gloucester. I heard from Sherry O'Reilly this morning. She's in.
Oh,
I didn't get
wow.
if she's coming in with Beauport and
right.
Cruiseport or if it's going to be one or the other.
Mm.
But we're going to find out. So that's definitely we're up to at least 8. And then I heard from a guy named Fred Arnaud, who does the French cuisine one day a week
Yeah.
at 23 East Main.
Ooh la la.
And they say that guy can cook.
Yeah, that's cool to have somebody.
So there may be one slot open, and we're waiting to hear if there's some other restaurant that's watching right now that hasn't. I'm surprised Fred hasn't. Does Fred do a fish chowder?
I do not know.
Just Gangnam?
Passport.
Four.
Does
Healthy living, wellness life.
does passport
And fish chowder.
and fish chowder?
That's coming. There's going to be a post. this
Oh, they're doing a
afternoon.
post. There's going to be an AI created post. It's
Yes.
going to be this
Yes.
long.
Yes.
It's going to have indentations. It's going to have bullet points. It's going to be.
They're going to do their own at like the Ambets or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Lindsay Jerome Tupman, thank you for joining us as well. So yeah, I hope to see all of our friends there, and it's only 100 tickets we sell.
For the tasting.
For the tasting, but you can come in and support the bar. You can join the St. Peter's Club
What day is it again?
April 5th.
I'm excited for that.
It's a great
This-
time.
This would be probably my favorite of the food
Yeah.
competitions.
Mine, this was my second because the Italian cookie is my first.
Yeah, it was great. They're all great. I mean, but the energy in the room for these things
I
is
really
off
love
the chart.
Yeah, that's true.
We were joking because we're not the big Italian cookie.
Oh, you
I
don't
don't
like
get
the
it.
Italian
No,
cookie?
No,
No,
I
I don't
am
like
not
them at all.
crazy about them.
they all taste like licorice to me.
It's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was it
Oh,
like
that's
the almond
interesting.
Not like the
extract?
Irish.
I was going to stop a few doors down and knock on the door and get a few to taste.
You'd have to start
Is that
cooking.
why
Yeah.
She would have you running errands.
I know.
You'd be running to get gas for the
Yeah.
propane. You'd be
Yeah.
doing this. You'd be
Doing a
doing
little
that.
drove
window
by,
trim.
Alicia was out front, like stirring the
Yeah.
pot. It was like
You know what,
too?
witch's brew.
I was like this.
You gotta be. Why do you
Right.
think when I leave the driveway, I go that way
Yeah,
every time?
there's Drew in a
I
pickup
need
truck.
these.
Oh, put it down.
I saw that the two of you on the cookies were dipping it in the Cheetos.
Yeah.
That's why they
Oh.
Even then, why ruin a good Tito's?
I'm sorry. I can't do it.
I ran into Luis yesterday, and he said, "Brother, this chowder competition that Machaca's in, I never signed up for that." And I'm like, "Well, you are now." He's like, "Oh, I'm definitely doing it." He's like, "I just don't remember saying I was going to do it."
Well, he had to be. It was 4:30 when it was 5 o'clock when I was there.
Yeah.
I was with Paul Gigaloni. And he definitely said yes.
Oh, I'm sure. And he
No,
said,
no,
he said that. He's like, "I probably did it. I just don't remember, but I'm going to do it."
So there's a question.
Can Italian fish chowder enter? If you mean a red stew, a stew is not a chowder. So an Italian fish chowder, as long as it's
Yeah.
chowder and not stew,
Right.
yes, you can.
The Gull used to have like the Italian kind.
Are you
Oh,
talking
the
about fish
stew?
stew?
Stew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fish
I'm
stew.
not talking about chowder.
The
I'm
one
talking about
at
stew.
mine was the one at Halibut Point.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's spicy. If
Yep,
if it was
yep.
cold out, it was
Yeah, that
so
was good.
delicious. No one really recreated that since then. I would think that someone would bring that back. It was so delicious. I wonder if Maria
I was
Saniti.
just gonna say maybe that she could try to do that. Throw it back at the.
Do you remember?
Do
Does
the
anyone remember the $10 special? It was a beer in either a beer in a sandwich or beer in a chowder for $10 at Halibut Point. I mean, it was 15 years ago.
Jim
Right.
used to get the half sandwich and
Half sandwich
soup.
and soup.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
What about Destinos? Don't they
Yes.
always
Yeah.
Do they have
have chowder? Or
Well, they have
Um,
chowder. Oh, to enter the competition? Yeah, I should reach out to them. Blue Marlin tried. She said, "Ooh, that's from Phil Scannell. That's not a ringing endorsement."
No.
She said
Blue
when
Marlin's
they
one of
added
the
tried.
best.
Blue Marlin, phenomenal. Yeah. So we got that going for us. We gotta go. Can we bring up the ketchup?
We can.
So we
Always
have
on top of the breaking news around here.
yes.
Ketchup. Yep.
So I was
50% off.
we,
Only 10% off.
I 2.5%.
50% minus 40%.
So I went to pick up some ketchup because Madeline requested smash burgers because we watched. By the way, Madeline going to Auburn. Auburn was playing.
Yep.
So they were playing in the SEC quarterfinal of the
Game
championship
yesterday,
game
right?
yesterday. They
Nice.
happened to lose, but it was still fun, and we didn't have ketchup. So went to the Stop and Shop, and these I was
not
presented.
Shaw's?
Not Shaw's. No, I'm done with Shaw's. Shaw's is done. I'm done with Shaw's. Shaw's is out. But these are the options. So I wanted to ask our viewers if you were going to pick one, which one are you picking?
Here's the problem with this photo.
Okay, I know where you're going to go. Go ahead.
It
Doesn't
it
have the
should include
ingredients.
the back because that's the most important part is what's inside. So right off the bat, it'd be like, ooh, organic, but does the organic could be organic tomatoes and everything else put in there.
Right.
So I would go right off the bat with B, simply, which I've had in this house before, and you yell at me.
I yell
Which
at
is
you.
why this is even a thing.
I-
Because he likes the
It
artificial
tastes-
flavors. I do not.
Okay.
I'm balanced, you know?
All right. Anyone else want to have anything to chime in?
I want to throw a monkey wrench into this whole thing.
Go ahead.
If you ever see it, Heinz has a ketchup. It's the same label, but it's kind of like this, almost the color of Drew's sweatshirt. And it's Heinz Chipotle tomato ketchup.
Ooh.
It is so good. You don't see it very. I think they have it at Stop and Shop actually, not at Market Basket or Shaw's, but it's really good. If I were going to pick one, I think I'd just go with the good old fashioned tomato ketchup. Perfect for chicken fingers.
Wow, I love it. So here's my take on it. I've seen the video where they take the back of the ingredients on the regular the D ketchup, and it's
Really?
literally they fill up 75% of it with sugar,
Yeah.
and then there's like a tiny little thing, and then there's food coloring. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
At the same time, the taste of the all A, B, and C are completely I'd rather have
Because
Really?
they're used to
straight
the sugar.
mayonnaise. I'd rather have mayonnaise
Really?
than A, B, or
Because you
C.
like tomatoes. And so you're getting
I love
real,
tomato. I love pizza. I'm a pizza
but
guy.
you get the tomato flavor because
I
it's not
probably would've
covered
gone
by
with the organic.
sugar.
The commenters
Yeah.
are overwhelmingly.
Ralph says, I believe that Simply has
It
no
is.
high fructose corn
That's
syrup.
correct.
Oh,
So that's
Then maybe-
interesting.
so if I knew that, I'd just go with B.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why it says simply.
I've
No
tried.
Right.
artificial sweeteners.
Yeah.
I've
Right.
tried it,
Yeah.
and it is inedible.
Oh, stop.
No.
Which one's inedible?
Come on. Really?
A, B, or C.
Oh,
Inedible.
really?
Inedible.
Junk.
Hocus pocus junk. I would rather go with. I'd rather not have any ketchup and make up a concoction of mayonnaise and mustard or sriracha. Sriracha
If
mayo.
you're adding
It's our
sriracha mayo,
go-to.
you shouldn't have ketchup. It shouldn't be mixed, in my opinion.
I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So let's go down the line, see what everybody did. Everybody say what their
A lot of people say
Everybody said
D.
D, yeah.
you got?
think
What,
I
everybody-
what,
think your demographic's going to say D.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about
I
you,
don't
Pat?
think
What did
there's
you
any,
where did
like,
you come down
you
on
know,
this?
I would want to look at the back of
Yeah.
both the Simply and the no sugar added and go with the one that has less sugar.
So no sugar added or simply.
And it has to be Heinz, right?
Because I'm really trying to.
I mean, in my opinion,
Okay.
there's no
There's
other
no
ketchup.
other ketchup.
No?
Is it Hunt's? You ever
Well,
try Hunt's?
no.
Any
No.
restaurant that put Hunt's.
I
It's the
think I've
same
had like,
restaurants that use Pepsi instead
honestly,
of
I
Coke.
think I've had
Cola.
the Nature's
Coca
Promise.
Cola.
I think I've had the Stop and Shop Nature's Promise stuff, and it's fine.
That's good. Well,
Yeah.
I get the Nature's
Yeah, I
Promise,
do.
Promised
Stuff for
mustard, and I
Right.
bet you the ketchup is probably good. But
See, this says high fructose corn syrup,
what is that?
natural
that's the one I got, the D.
and 7% sugar. 7% in a serving of sugar.
There's not one tomato in there.
Probably not.
Pat, you can take that
Well,
graphic.
you know,
Yep, sorry.
There's not,
There's not one tomato.
there's not one tomato.
Tomato flavor.
Yeah, they didn't even
Yeah.
squeeze a
Welcome
tomato
to
into
America.
that. Yeah.
We're going to poison
Right.
you to keep the pharmaceuticals going.
Mm-hmm.
RFK, he's gonna take care of that for you, Kate. Don't worry about it.
The government part of it. It's just disgusting.
Okay.
As far as-
Okay.
I'm joking. Okay, here we go. So anyway, I think we've all established that D is the correct answer, and everybody else is a psychopath. All right.
That's it.
All right.
That's it, right there.
That's it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Pat,
Joey has it.
all, Pat and Kate both went all the way on me, and I'm like, no, I think we've all established the correct answer in this.
Yep.
Has anyone here had a fillet of fish sandwich?
Disgusting.
Ever?
You mean from
In your
McDonald's?
entire life, have you ever had one?
Yeah.
You've had one.
Yeah.
You've had one.
Yeah.
I've never had one. Have you had one?
It's Jim's go-to.
Yeah.
Jim's go-to.
It's
When
my
you go to
go-to.
Have you ever had? I'm guessing no.
I don't think I've ever
In your
my-
life?
My grandmother used to order them. We used to go
Yeah.
when we were kids and we'd go to New Hampshire and visit my grandmother. We would sometimes go there. I wouldn't get it, but my grandmother would. I've had it.
Yeah.
My memory.
you're
of
gonna
it
get
was like,
anything
oh, this is kind of
At McDonald's.
Okay. Wow.
Get
That's
the fillet of
interesting.
fish.
I mean, I was 8.
If you're
6,
gonna get
5,
anything at McDonald's, get the fillet of fish. It's actually real, like
It's
Pollock.
probably better than the burgers and the
Okay.
chicken nuggets.
Listen, I'm
So
telling
this
you,
is
my
an
father
interesting-
told me.
Growing up, like in my family, obviously my psychotic Italian family, with not psychotic. I would say it's rational, very rational.
Yeah.
But
Very
all-
rational
all-
Italian
St.
family.
Joseph's Day. You gotta-
Get that. Just shaking it around.
all I'm saying
St.
is,
Joseph's Day. You gotta
there
do
would
it.
if I went through the McDonald's line and ordered a fillet of fish, being in the fish business, my father would probably backhand me. Having said that, I know some people that are good eaters. A guy that said this that actually we were going through the line getting a coffee. Guy I may or may not smoke a lot of cigars with, but
Yeah.
he doesn't want to be named.
Yeah, yeah.
Said it's his favorite thing on
Yeah.
the menu at McDonald's.
It's mine.
Hockey guy.
It's mine. It's mine. I'm telling you.
I feel like
It's
I
great.
gotta try it now.
It's terrific.
Terrific.
Yeah.
You're going terrific on me.
Yep.
I haven't had one in years, but they were
I
good.
think we
They're
Jimmy,
good.
and
should do
it's-
it on camera.
Is Jimmy's go-to?
Yeah.
Wow. Like
Listen,
you
if you're gonna eat anything at McDonald's,
that's your
correct.
that's the go-to.
I had McDonald's. When was the year the Red Sox
Number
won
7.
the World Series?
04?
I've had it once in
Yeah,
04.
yeah.
And the reason why I had it in 04 is because I was driving around a general manager from Sandals Regency, St. Lucia, and he said, every time I come to America, I want to go to McDonald's. So I brought them, and I had some. I did not get the filet of
American
fish,
is apple pie.
but it was that year, and then I had it when I was in New York a couple years ago, and that's it. I won't do it.
The big
McDonald's
question I
poison.
have is when's the last
Just
time
like the
somebody had
ketchup.
It
a big
is.
Mac?
Just like
Listen, there's no doubt it's
Couldn't even-
poison, but
couldn't
here
even
here are
answer.
your options at McDonald's, right?
Mhm.
A bacon double cheeseburger, which
Yeah.
is that, or the fillet of fish. And the filet of fish
I would go with the Diet
is-
Coke and walk
is
away.
actually.
I think Anthony Saputo's response is the winner here. Filet of fish sandwich at McDonald's is the balls.
Yeah.
It's the balls.
Listen,
That is
I'm
such a
telling you,
I love that. I love it.
it's flash frozen
But they are
Gorton, like
Fish sticks.
Norwegian
Yeah.
pollock or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we gotta for the next podcast we gotta get them and like try them
I
on there.
thought you were McRib and
Yeah.
almost
Oh.
threw
Oh,
it out the
see
store.
that like
No.
McRib.
No,
Where is
That's
that?
what is
just-
the McRib?
you have to draw the line somewhere.
That's my point.
It's
No,
like
it's
pressed
McRib
meat to
from-
look
That is
like
my
a rack
point.
of
You
ribs.
talk about any fast
I went
food
flying
out
the
there.
door. You
The
threw it
filet
out.
of fish is the closest to actually
real
real
food.
food.
Yeah, the McRib is not it.
No.
No,
Not it.
that's the furthest.
McRib is like sawdust, barbecue sauce.
And
Yeah.
Heinz ketchup.
Right?
What about the
Assholes and assholes and lips.
Not even.
Pig assholes and
No,
lips.
not even.
They
Drew,
press them together.
When was the last time you had a Big Mac?
Oh, it's been a while.
Uh,
I told you, filet of fish.
Robert and Annette Spank's filet of fish and tartar sauce dripping out of the bun.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tartar sauce.
Yep.
And it's
Tartar sauce,
The
yeah.
tartar sauce is very
I feel
important.
man.
I feel like I may have to skip out on the St. Joseph's thing today and go get a filet of
You
fish.
know, you know what I want now?
What?
The onion rings from Blue Collar Lobster with tartar
Yeah.
sauce.
Oh.
You should bring a
Sorry, yeah.
platter of filet of fish unwrapped to the St. Joseph's feast. I made fish sandwiches, everybody.
And say it was blessed.
Yeah, that goes.
We are out of the
Yeah.
family.
Out of the family.
Take the buns off.
Oh, dear
Fried
Lord,
fish
I'm
for
so
the
sorry.
crowd.
Oh my God.
Let's all bow our heads, dear Lord. I'm so sorry.
So Pat, Jimmy, and I went to the mile marker for the igloo experience this week. It was a sunny day. It wasn't cold, but it wasn't warm outside. But I have to tell you, inside that igloo was like you were wearing a warm blanket.
It was, yeah.
And the new igloos are
Cool. They're really cool.
They are
This
so.
is not that day.
This is not that day, but this is a stock photo from them. Probably Ancevic took this. Mike Ancevic took this
Yeah.
picture.
I was there when they were putting them together
Mhm.
at Discover Gloucester board meeting, and the amount of boxes of those tiles.
Oh, yeah.
Guys looking at them looking like this.
Yeah,
I was
it's a
like,
lot of work.
They had
Better
like
than me.
they had like 3 people, I think, working on them, and
Yeah.
they could only do like one a day, like
Oh,
one
yeah.
and a, like. There's a lot of
They're solid.
yeah.
It's like a IKEA
Yes.
furniture,
Well, I will
like
say
it held.
When we were in Walpole last weekend for Connor's
Hawktua.
hockey tournament, there was a restaurant on Route 1, like, where Foxborough is, the stadium, and they had igloos out. Trash compared to what Mile Marker had.
So I
Sorry.
no.
Ordered that.
So I have to. So my point, well, I think what I wrote down was how cool they are and how the experience is cannot be overstated. Did I say that right? No,
I would
I'm just
say-
overstated because
Cape Ann,
on Cape Ann,
for sure.
there's no like if you have a birthday party, a special occasion, they are such a unique, and you want to do something like you're in a rut, you haven't done anything different. This is a rut breaker.
Yeah, they have a couple of larger
23
igloos,
people you can fit in
right,
them
that
with a
if
bar.
You want a group, yeah.
And then there was I like the one in the corner that was built for
The
two.
ice- Oh, this
The-
one.
or the one with the little bar set up in it.
No, just
This
built for
one.
2 people. This one. So if you look right,
Oh,
there's the table. It's a small table. There's 2 people dining, and these are not models. This is the picture I took, right? And then there's 2 like chairs, like low chairs that you can sit and like absorb the sun and
Look out on the water.
and look out on the water.
Mhm.
It was such a special, like this isn't an ad. Like we didn't get paid to do it. This was an unbelievable experience. And if you haven't done it, they're probably going to take them down sometime in May.
Yep.
And
usually early May.
yeah, you owe it to yourself to go and do it. It's and at night seems like it would be even more cool.
Yeah.
You could see them when
I
you go
would
by
recommend not going on a night when it's
cold,
windy.
Cold and windy.
windy.
Yeah.
There's got to be some seeds
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's cool at night in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it
the
is.
It can be.
Sunshine.
Well,
It can be.
They have little heaters in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
But
put.
if it's cold and
if
windy.
you
But
put-
we're out of those like 0 degrees.
Yeah.
we
I
should
would
be.
We should be.
Pat, put that photo back up again for a second, please.
Mhm.
So if you look at these, you can see like the octagons. So there's like a series of like the glass is like octagons. Each of those is a panel just for the people at home. And each one of those is
It's
screwed
like 8.
together.
There's probably 16 because there's 2 per side. If it's an octagon, there's 8 sides.
Yeah.
There's 2 screws per side. There's probably 16 little rivets that you have to.
And there's probably, if you look at that, there's probably 200 octagons that
Okay.
make each of these, and they have like 8 of them. Like imagine the work to put those together.
And that's your science lesson today from Good Morning Class.
There you go. Amazing. The cut. I didn't think I didn't have this on my bingo card that the cut was coming back April 4th. We
You do a tricep test?
wow, that was not a ringing endorsement from Lango apparently. Is there a graphic to go with that?
Yes,
Okay.
just looking for it.
It says we're back. The sun is shining and the snow is melting and the cut live is back, baby.
The person that submitted this photo, who's not here right now, probably needs one of your lessons in how to crop a
Yeah.
photo for the
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
purpose of.
Well, you could have cropped it before you put it up.
I could have, but
You wanted to.
I wanted
Oh,
to
you
make
wanted
a-
to shame
I
Donna.
wanted to make a point. I haven't mentioned anybody's name.
She wanted to shame Donna.
I haven't
Oh,
mentioned
shame.
anybody's name.
Shame.
No, Donna's
Shame.
gonna shame herself at the karaoke.
Oh, really? Steve Conti says Mile Marker has the best chicken parm in Gloucester. I've been craving it.
He loves their chicken parm so much.
Have we
He
ever
loves
mentioned Mile Marker and he hasn't chimed in? To say,
No.
they have the best
He
chicken
loves
parm?
it.
I have to try it now. I'm not even a chicken parm guy. I feel like I got to try it. Good morning, Mike Coder from sunny Naples. I heard that there was a meeting of McCarthy, Coder, Lisa. Believe it or not, I can't believe it. I know that's shocking to everybody. And Charlene, Matt Anzavino, and JD Aspasi at the Perry last night.
Wow.
That's a group.
That's a group.
That's a group right
There's a
there.
meeting.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
That's a group.
They
That's
must
a
have.
meeting.
That's a meeting. Ralph says, will the cut feature Chris McCarthy's strip show?
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh my
that's
God.
it. Only on OnlyFans.
You gotta pay for that.
Gotta pay for
That's
that.
amazing.
So there's that.
If you put the poll up, Ralph.
Yep.
There's that. Spring market. Pat, let's go to Pat.
Mhm.
What do we got for the spring market, Pat?
Next Saturday at Minglewood, there is a seaside spring market with vendors and other opportunities. 10 to 2 next Saturday, and Patty's photos will be there
In the captain.
Mhm.
in the Captain's Courageous Room. Captain Courageous Room.
What are these other opportunities you
Oh,
speak
Christopher
of?
Yeah,
Columbus.
I know. What are these other opportunities?
I don't know what they are.
They're giving hand cranks.
She said, handmade goods, specialty vendors, craft.
Opium rooms.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
yeah.
they got everything.
Massage,
Yeah.
back,
Everything.
the what is it?
And then you can go buy a Patty photo.
the Lily Gardens. Bob Kraft's masseuse will
That's
be
gonna
there.
be a great. That's a great.
Orchids of
venue, though,
Asia.
for-
Orchids of Asia. Bob Kraft's masseuse. That's nice, Pat. I think if I don't have to work that day, I will be there as well.
Good.
And we're gonna have that girl this week.
Oh, Britt.
Yeah, Britt.
Awesome.
Borrowed in Blue. I think that's the name of her
I think
organization.
that's it. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, she's got that little space right now on Main Street where they give it away for a month or two.
Borrowed and Blue
Incubator
Collective.
thing.
She does. She has quite a range of services that she offers.
Yeah, well, I'd like to talk to her about
Sounds
it.
like it.
What
Seems
kind,
mentioning.
what kind of services?
Oh.
Keep going back to that. What I mean, what are you? What's going on
You
here?
want her to come on or not?
No,
Yeah.
She's out.
Pat is very
Sorry,
generic in her
Hey,
descriptors today. Opportunities,
Yeah.
services.
Opportunities. There's all kinds, a lot of opportunities.
Oh.
Good.
Nicole, where are you?
I like.
Right?
I like that Kate's here and that she can slap Joe.
Yeah, Kate reins me in every 2 seconds. Bruce and Martha Phillips, morning from San Diego. Good morning to you. We have your
Oh, it's early.
cousins,
Crazy Aunt Jane.
Crazy Aunt Jane's there, and your niece. What do you call her? Your cousin, second cousin?
No, she came home already.
Oh, okay, Dana Point.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't know if I don't know if Bruce. I don't know if Martha Phillips is in San Diego or if they're in Dana Point. I don't know why I want to think that they're in Dana Point. They'll respond, I'm sure, pretty soon. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Do you know how you know you're in an Italian household? You
No.
grew up in an Italian household.
You get Heinz ketchup? No what?
You don't get
We
play
don't
fish.
get
You don't get
Yeah,
fish.
no
It's
filet
funny.
fish.
No. So this came up. We're in the coffee shop. A bunch of Italian guys in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, to go to Castaways, and we're talking about some of the
World's problem.
crazy things that get done in Italian families. So if you get in a car accident, right, and you call up your mother and say, "Mom, they're bringing me in the ambulance to the hospital." First thing your mother says to you in an Italian household, did you put on your clean underwear this morning?
I think
Right.
that's a lie.
No, that's
No.
true. I've had that out.
Really?
I've definitely
Really?
when you're going to the doctors, like you're going for your checkup when you're like an adolescent, your mother always asks you, "Did you put on your clean underwear this morning?"
Well, yeah,
Because my mom didn't want to be embarrassed.
Right.
You know that she get the
it's a
story.
dog.
Is it
Oh,
typical though, like in an Italian family, to often wear your dirty underwear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
I mean,
I don't know, but everybody had the same story.
it's like wearing your best suit. You know, like
So I also had a
Well, so as a woman, and I won't get too, I saw either it was like a reel or a TikTok or something, how women, they'll go into their, OBGYN doctors, and you get like, just like a lot of your physicals, you go in, you get the little gown. And so when we hide like all our undergarments, like we fold them really
Yeah.
nicely, and it's all of a
Hide
sudden you're
them.
like, here you go. Like, why am I hiding my underwear or my bra from
Right.
the doctor who's right there?
right in it.
Like every time, just leave it out. You have to hide it. They can't see it. They're really seeing everything.
that's a good point.
Rational fear or irrational fear. I have a fear every time I go up to a bathroom and they have the light switch on the inside and the door, there's no marking if it's occupied or unoccupied. I have a fear when I go up to open the door that there's someone that hadn't locked. I don't know. I just feel
Just never thought of knocking.
but I feel like, I don't know. I just have this fear. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
then you don't know if
I
there's
just go
like,
right the hell in.
you just
Yeah.
go hard in.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you're not going to see anything you
Carry
haven't
on.
seen before.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know.
You hope.
I feel like there
And
should
if
be
you do, that's kind of
Yeah,
cool. You
I'm
know?
also-
Get your camera out.
Yeah.
I'm also hesitant to approach a public bathroom without and I wish there was a way, like put a little signal on the door or something. So when you push that first door in, you know what you're stepping into. Like, is it a
Like it's
multi?
stall.
Is it a multi-stall? Is it a single
Yeah.
stall? Because that's my fear. And while I'm on it, this is something else I wanted to mention for a long time, people.
Ooh.
Public
Oh.
service announcement. I think we should all commit to leaving the tail on the toilet paper when we leave the bathroom,
as opposed to what?
as to having it
So
all rolled up.
So you don't. So you're sitting there like this.
Right. So you're trying to find the end of the toilet roll.
All
If you
right.
leave the tail hanging, you're doing the next person is huge.
So how much
How
do you
much
leave
do
it?
you want?
Is it 2
I
inches,
would
3
much
inches? Down?
prefer them flushing.
Well, yeah.
Like, I'll walk into a stall,
Wow.
anywhere, and I'm like, it's so freaking easy to flush.
Come on.
Okay. Oh,
Video.
How do I make it? Okay.
What?
Okay, you want your hat on there?
Okay, I don't,
Okay, yeah.
let me see if we can hear. Yes,
Oh,
we
resume.
can hear.
I got it. Go back.
Okay.
Go back. Go back.
Mhm.
I got it. Resume. I had to go up
Okay.
top.
Oh. Me.
Okay, we're
We're
back.
good.
We had to do
back.
what, Kate?
You gotta give Patrick a shout out too.
We'll be right back.
No, we're back. Okay. Everybody good? We're good.
So,
Phew. That was
Wow.
scary.
so you
Yeah,
talk
that
about
was-
bathrooms. McCarthy's not here.
Oh, I know. I was gonna say, like, McCarthy's like in Florida with a boner.
Don't tempt him.
watching this.
We'll have more technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Nobody FaceTime Joey during the podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
no
weird. That was really odd.
Yeah. Well, yeah. For some reason, it all
Because it's
connected.
connected to your
Camera.
map.
Yeah.
So you can there's a way that you can shut off
Just shut your phone off.
accepting those things
Okay.
Okay.
on your
I think we're back.
All right.
now.
We're back. All right. We're back. Where were we?
We were talking about bathrooms,
Bathroom.
public bathrooms.
All right. So I have a proposal. I am.
Okay.
I am very anti-government intrusion. I am very anti like regulations. Like I think there's way too many layers of regulations.
Mhm.
I would propose one new absolute. You know how they're saying if you buy an EV now in Gloucester, or I think it's in Beverly, you have to put if you build a new house in Beverly, you have to put an EV.
Oh, really?
No, that's everywhere.
It is everywhere now.
Yeah, that's
You have
not-
to put
yeah.
an EV charging has to be ready.
Yep.
Has to be ready for.
If you're on the other side and watching this, and all you hear is this and this, it's obnoxious. So I'm giving you little. You're
No one
not on
else
the other
noticed.
side.
You would notice
I
everything.
notice.
Okay. So anyway, so
Falling apart.
in
We
relation
were doing so well before.
in relation to be
I'll
to
never come back on. I'm sorry.
okay. So as you are mandated to put a charger for an EV,
Yes, you are.
I would say any new restaurant that is made or to get your liquor license, and I'm against these liquor licenses or all these things that they put these restaurants through. The one thing I would say is the lock that you put on the bathroom doors has the one that you slide it over on the outside. It's red or green saying
Like the airplane.
like the airplane.
Yeah.
It would alleviate all of that. Pat, take care of that. Gamber's comment, McCarthy pulled the plug on the podcast. There was toilet talk and he wasn't involved.
Actually, I did get intel on whose fault it really was.
JDS was the one.
Mike
Coder.
Coder told him to do it.
I figured that.
Oh.
I didn't think JD would call.
Sorry, JD, I threw him under the bus.
There's well, whatever. It's okay.
Can we talk about my thing?
Yes, let's talk about Kate's thing.
Yes. Where's the thing there? The thing there. Come on, Pat. Let's go.
So what do you got coming up, Kate?
What do I have coming up? I have an event on Thursday, 5:30 to 7:30, at
Long,
the
but it's in the notes.
at Holland Hall, and it's for those that are interested in possibly selling their home in the spring market or summer or fall or maybe next year. Talk about how to prepare your home for, the most profitable sale ever.
There you go.
Yeah. So I have 4 people on the panel: Matt Blanchard with Leader Bank, Betsy Conexis with BK Home Stagers, and Megan McGovern from Sort. And she does all the home organization, packing, all that good stuff. So good, solid team to help you prepare for your home sale.
Is it free?
It is free.
Where is it?
It is at 1 Arbor Street in Wenham, which is a church in Wenham, but it is in a hall in the back of the church.
What's the day?
March 20th, 5:30, 7:30.
Where can I get more information?
Right there.
Well-
Right there. My Facebook, Joe posted it on GMG. And yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And space is limited and it's filling up fast, which I'm so excited.
Will you be serving filet fishes?
No. But maybe I will
Good
now.
question.
And we have to say Patrick is watching. My nephew Patrick. turned
Happy
9
birthday,
today.
Patrick.
Hey,
So same birthday as Amy. Amy.
Awesome. How old is he?
Oh, look, he's FaceTime with me now.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not on this computer. So, Patrick, I'll call you back, babe. Yeah, he turned 9. Our little special
Awesome.
angel, who I
Wow.
didn't think was ever going to be here, but he's here.
He's special. And he's a
Here and driving.
basketball star.
You should see him.
Future basketball
Yep.
star. Yeah. Tremendous.
Yep.
So there's that. happy birthday, Patrick. Heartfelt happy birthday to you on St. Patrick's Day Eve. And some days it is on his
And that's why
birthday.
he's Patrick. No, it's never going to be.
No.
his birthday.
What?
His birthday is
The
the
17th. St. Patrick's Day. No, it's-
This is the Italian St. Patrick's Day today. Right here. This March 16th is the Italian
That's
St.
what we
Patrick's Day.
celebrate.
Yeah, that's what
we
Italians
celebrate.
do.
That's what we celebrate.
Remember that year
In
Patrick's
tandem with
birthday
St.
fell on
Joseph's.
Christmas?
That's good stuff. That is good. The pink house is gone, Pat.
Oh.
It is.
the
That,
best.
yeah.
The
it
pink
is.
house is gone. Let's
You know-
talk about what the pink house meant to you.
Well, this is actually Chris's
Yep.
I just stole it offline.
image, but we drive up there a lot, and we happened to be driving by as they were cleaning up the demolition, and it was more emotional than I was expecting. It really was.
Oh, it was also clipped.
It was. It's a special place, or it was
Yeah.
special memories for a lot of people.
I heard that they were gonna turn it into a new Oceans Alliance up there. They're gonna raise money and have
Okay.
whale.
If it was
things.
Gloucester, it'd be like, oh, it's a Wendy's. It's gonna be a Wendy's.
Did you? No, I'm sure Pat and Jimmy know the story of the house, like the history of it.
A little bit,
But
not as much.
so that house was built, I want to say like 1929 or something
yeah,
like that.
something like that.
So a couple was getting divorced, which I'm sure was super rare back then to even get divorced. But part of the divorce agreement was that the husband had to build a home that looked exactly like their family home for the wife once they were divorced. But she never specified where. So he built it on a marsh. That
Oh my
that
When you
spot,
could.
there was no fresh water. All the water that ran through the plumbing was all salt water. So there was he basically put the screws to her.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a crazy story.
2 years before the Great Depression, 29. There's a lot of leading up to that. There was a lot of money.
Oh
What?
boy. Hey,
What? Am
The
I
Great
wrong?
Depression was 29.
That's what the
You
year
said
was.
2 years before.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was right there though,
Okay.
right on the cusp of it.
That's-
So the people were just before that, they were like right here. Everybody was living the grandiose and stuff like that, and then it all fell apart. Right? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
You're right.
agree.
Yeah,
That
you're
was a
right.
pretty good depression that came
Yeah.
before the great one.
Pretty good. No, they should have put all the plovers in it. Pat McNally says. I concur. I definitely concur. What else do we have on?
I
Here?
I want to do a little poll here because
Like it.
I took Hazel for a grooming this week. So Jamie and I always debate. Like she always wants Hazel to just be scruffy, and we love scruffy dogs. That's why we got Hazel. But when is enough enough? So
Don't lead the witnesses.
So
just put the picture.
just put the picture up. Which before or after?
Yes.
No,
Which
not even the same
You
dog.
No,
gotta let
after.
them know what's before and after.
Right there.
Yeah.
I'd say-
Anybody
Yeah.
can.
I'm going before.
Oh, after for sure. She looks snuggly after.
After.
She
Yeah.
looks ratty before, snuggly
Uh-huh.
after.
I think she
And
looks
I love her. She's so
Yeah.
freaking cute.
Maisel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go after.
Where are you going
Because
with?
she looks
Drew.
great.
I don't know.
I'm going before. She
Wow.
looks much happier
No,
before.
she doesn't. Look
doesn't.
at
It's the
that.
same
That
face.
face.
Much happier. Much happier.
Oh my
Her,
God.
she
I
looks,
don't know. Yeah,
she looks
maybe
more
after.
golden in the first picture. She looks gray and withered in the second picture.
she
Right.
doesn't. Nah.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna
Let
be
me
my
see.
before and after when I get my grades covered up next
Oh,
week.
no.
Finally.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
definitely
just-
an
just-
after.
Pam Doty says before.
Oh.
Carol Lupian and Tina Grill are wrong and they say after. Brenda Grimes Davis says definitely after as well. All right. Any
I
more?
would like a picture with me in my scarf that looks just like that
I
and
know.
Hazel together. That's what I would like.
Her site was restored after. That's a great point.
Right?
Gamber, before put the brush to her. If you see, Gamber, right? That's right. Joey, can I borrow your coat for tomorrow? It's crazy
Oh,
Colin. No.
It's a big ass. Maybe he
No.
can borrow your pants.
I gotta wear
No.
everything.
Just
You
straight
want
up.
to wear my?
Unless
you
you're
wanna wear
gonna
my
go with the whole
pants?
outfit.
I can let you wear my pants. There's that. Yeah.
Kids' ears? The dog?
Yeah.
The dog
Yeah.
has ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like a little Pippi
I didn't know that
Longstocking,
the first
pigtails.
Well, so, like Gamber says before, put a brush to her. That's a great point. But you put a brush to her, like with that wiry hair, like within 10 minutes,
Yeah.
she looks like she's got dreadlocks.
Oh, I misunderstood. It was Fred Shrigley saying it wasn't Crazy Carl asking to wear
No.
the jacket. It was Fred
Like,
asking.
It's Fred, yeah.
I don't know. This coat means a lot to me, Fred. But you know what? If it's for Fred, I owe Fred a lot.
Wait, what are you gonna wear then tomorrow?
I got to work tomorrow.
He's gonna work.
Oh, it's supposed to be
What's
windy
this-
tomorrow. It's gonna be. It's gonna actually. It's gonna be a hurricane tomorrow.
Hey.
Nope, sorry, Fred.
Fred,
He
you're out.
doesn't-
No jacket.
Fred,
What's
you're out.
tomorrow? Today is St. Patrick's
Patrick,
Day.
it's Patrick's birthday.
No, I'm actually going. I'm actually
Tell
because
me you can borrow it today.
Well, he's
And you
just
have it
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
He's going out. Sorry, Fred. You get the pants.
yeah, I'm
You can
planning.
always
Fred,
put
I'm
it
planning
in
on
the
coming to your place. And what am I gonna wear if I let you wear it? By the way, I have one of these for
You can
St.
borrow the
Patrick's Day.
fascinator.
You have a Christmas
You can-
one?
I have a Christmas one and I have a 4th of July one, don't I? Did I
Yeah,
not
you
use that?
do.
I did,
Yeah,
right?
red, white,
Fairly
and blue,
new.
yeah.
So you can buy these on like Amazon
Poshmark, probably, I'm sure.
or even Poshmark for like $80.
Do you have a
And-
St. Joseph's one? Because there's an angry mob coming down the street right now. Looking for you.
Pitchforks.
Yeah, looking for you.
Pitchforks.
Battle for-
I know we haven't seen Safatia this morning online.
She's cooking.
She's
It's
she's in the angry mob right over
Angry
there.
mob beating down the door. Yeah.
Joseph!
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
Day.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Fred borrowed this coat from you? It would fit him like a trench coat.
Yeah, but I think around the waist. It would
Yeah,
be,
because Fred's a lot shorter than you.
he's shorter, but he's rounder.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So you're saying he'd fill it out?
I don't think Fred's.
I didn't say he's fat.
No.
No, I think he's pretty.
Yeah, I'd say that.
You
Yeah.
know?
Well, he's a skier, so he is in shape. He still skis at his age. It's amazing, right? Good morning from Mr. McCarthy. Sorry for the podcast, for missing the podcast. I forgot to change the clock. He's living on vacation time.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I mean,
McCarthy.
I can't. Hey, Chris, April 9th, baby. Let's go. Does everybody catch Kate like just constantly just fucking keeping me in check? Thank you for being on because you are keeping me in check and I appreciate
It's
it.
very easy when it's in your living room.
Hey, Joey, I want to add one thing here. I think everyone knows that there's been a couple of fires in the last couple of weeks and stuff. And I just got to say, big kudos out to the fire department. They're doing tremendous work. The one that was on Washington Street, the fire that
so sad.
was about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. The other day, it was early release for school. And I happened to be caught when the bus pulled up and they were letting the kids out. And it was unbelievable. I saw how many kids get off the bus and go into the houses around the one that had the fire. So I'm thinking, when that fire was hit, this
Scary.
could have been, if it spread that much, it could have wiped out not only that family. That,
Right.
I believe it was 14 or something.
Yeah.
14 people were displaced from that fire. It could have been so much worse.
And it was such a windy day.
and
Yeah.
Shocked.
right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking,
Right.
For
wow,
them
did
to
the fire
contain it.
department do a fantastic job?
Yeah.
And I just want to say congratulations.
Ernie Morin, who's a professional photographer, you see him walking around, you know who Ernie is, right?
It's the guy on Main Street.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see him every
So
day.
he showed me some photos that he took of that day. Now the joke that people try to be funny. Oh, they saved another foundation because a lot, they just they're pouring water on the just from afar. I saw photos. They were on top of the roof, 10 feet away from flames shooting, and they're knocking the parts of the house that were deteriorating back inside the house so that it wouldn't go on the houses around it. Heroic. You know how you don't want to overuse the word heroic. The heroic efforts by the because you see those photos of in past years where entire city blocks of Boston, like entire neighborhoods,
It's like
just
California.
dun, 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 dun.
I will tell you, so Alex's mom's house burned down. And it was one of the worst things I've ever experienced. Just sitting there, because you're so you have zero control.
Yeah.
And it's
Right.
not just seeing it, it's smelling it and hearing it, because her house was covered by pine trees. And you could hear the whoosh and just taking over the pine trees.
Oh wow!
And I get like goosebumps. Like, it was awful.
It was like
One
a week
of the
before your
worst.
wedding, right?
It was 10 days, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, and the rumors were like, her dress is in there. Yeah, no. But it was one of the worst sights, and I can still remember the smell, the noises. It was awful.
That's quite a story.
Yeah, I don't know what we could say to the firemen that said thanks. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
I
And
do know when they were
congratulations to them. They just got a new contract without any like
Good.
any of the public
Drama.
mess or anything like that.
Well,
So
when they're out with that boot, they do that. They hold the
Oh,
fireman's
right,
boot,
right.
and it's over on the boulevard.
Yeah.
I hope people do stop and put something in there instead of riding past it and just kind of.
Every time they come up to my car with that boot, I always think there's a beer in it. I try to grab it and shoot it.
there's that. All right, so we are at the 1 hour mark, and I think that was a very successful
Because I was
podcast.
here. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
A lot of good opportunities.
I tell you, I just want one last little segment on this. Where do we rank St. Patrick's Day on? We're going to put this in a Gloucester context with the Gloucester things, Bluefin Blowout and the Schooner Festival Fiesta. Where do we rank St. Patrick's Day? And when you do, if you're putting Fiesta in, lump Fiesta, all the Fiesta into one day,
One event.
one event.
Are
All
we
right.
doing so today's St. Patrick's Day or tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day?
Well, you could do the same thing as
When it's
Fiesta.
a multi-day event, you can lump.
Want me to
it.
start?
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'll start. I'm gonna go Fiesta, always Fiesta.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Bluefin Blowout 2. I'm gonna go St. Patty's Day 3. I'm gonna go Horribles Parade. Did I say Schooner Festival
No,
yet?
you didn't. You skipped right over the screen.
No, I'm
Shocking.
gonna go three St. Patrick 3 parade, the Horribles Parade. That was 4. 5 Schooner Festival. Am I missing anything?
Wait, you had St. Patrick's Day as 3?
St. Patrick's Day is epic. Like if you're getting after it, St. Patrick's Day, like condensed.
I
St.
mean,
Patrick.
I would-
I'm not talking about St. Patrick's Day meal. I'm talking about St. Patrick's Day
Not the
at,
bars,
at
the
I'm talking about St. Patrick's Day at the rum line when they had the Baru band there.
That's a different story. But like I was in Boston yesterday watching. I brought the kids down and we watched a friend's lacrosse game in Boston. So I walked across the way to the north end. So we were going by the Bell in Hand and all that stuff, and it was like insane.
Crazy.
So like that St. Patrick's
That's
Day.
St. Patrick's
This
Day.
is nothing.
No,
I like that.
have you been to? You've experienced it? The first day the McCarthy's were in town, they were at.
That was the first time I met them and Ralph and Ken.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been to the Rum Line a gazillion times on St. Patrick's Day, and it's just as good as any bar in Boston on
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day. I'm just saying, in general, that Gloucester doesn't necessarily have the St. Patrick's Day feel.
No, but in that room with those songs,
Yes.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
all about it.
Yeah, I get it.
It's such a vibe holiday.
Yes.
If you're like, and I'm clearly not Irish, I totally appreciate St. Patrick's Day. I keep coming back to Rumline because it holds personal significance to me. Nowadays, I'm sure the Gloucester House is going to be epic this afternoon. But I don't know. Horribles Day. Okay, so you want to go do yours? Give me your list.
I'm going to say St. Joseph's number 1.
Wait, today or tomorrow?
Right now. No. I'll probably say, I mean, I love Fiesta. It's great.
Yeah, it's tough to top.
I'll say, I don't know. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. The
I mean-
blowout. Where's the blowout?
Oh man, the blowout.
You working?
Yeah, but
You'll
that's
work.
hard for
He's
sure.
working
The
the
blowout
blowout
for me is
yeah.
like I like it, but it's just
Yeah.
That's
You
like
were just
that's like
as
saying you're
excited.
bartending at the rum line on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
you don't like it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
You know,
I get it. Or down the wharf for Lobster Fest.
Yeah.
All right. You want to stop there? You want to take yours?
I'm not going to give a ranking, but I would say St. Patrick's Day for me is I'd probably put it around 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I like it. It's fun, but I mean, I feel like, tomorrow's going to be a great afternoon at the Rum Line. Like you said, I like going there on St. Patrick's Day, but there are a lot of great nights and afternoons at the rum line, or blue collar for that matter. Like it was banged out there yesterday. So it's like Drew said, it's not like being in Boston for St. Patrick's Day. It's a fun day, but I'm more of a warm weather fun day type guy.
All right. Kate, you want to take it?
Yeah, I'll do my top 3, and that's it. Fiesta, Horribles, like 3rd and 4th of July, and Bluefin.
There you go.
So
I would say, like, for me, St. Patrick's Day, as Irish as I am, and I appreciate the holiday and I love it, I don't know, maybe it's just a different phase of my life. But for the, like, Connor's still so young. And so all those St. Patrick's Day, it was either hockey or can't go out because I've got Connor, and I'm not going to go to bars and drink and then come home, so, and now I don't drink, so.
You can only have so many McDonald's Shamrock Shakes.
Oh, God.
When you're young and single in Southie, up there with the marathon and you know what I mean, like those just epic
but
days.
like, so I grew up in Arlington and Somerville, and those were terrific areas for St. Patrick's Day, because that's like those areas always for St. Patrick's Day. There wasn't the mass of, and I did plenty of South Bostons, but it wasn't the mass of South Boston. It was like you're going into like the Burren, and there's real Irish people playing real Irish music, just voluntarily in there, and it's just like a different feel. But I can say, to your point, Joe, Fred, that atmosphere is as close as you can get to that, which is great.
I'm going to let Pat and Jimmy go, and then I want to add my. I'm going to come back to why I think it's something for me. Go ahead, Pat.
I don't know whether I can rank them, but I'm going to say Schoonerfest at the top of the list.
Yes, we know that.
I know. Amy, are you listening? Schoonerfest is at the top of the list.
Blackout dates for birthday parties.
Right. The Bluefin, I'd say, is probably second. Third, I'm going to say, is lighting up the tree, the left tree.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the Middle Street Walk, but lighting the tree. We love doing that.
Did you have one of these?
Oh, she's saying that because they get to be Santa and Mrs. Claus. So.
Right.
They're not. I really do.
Yeah, right. We greet them and guide them around.
Right.
And then I think
Fluffers.
Fiesta, and then St. Patrick's Day.
Fiesta that low? You might be the only person in Gloucester having Fiesta that low.
Maybe.
So
But
many
That's
great
all right.
things happen.
I know it's
You
a little hard to rank them. That's definitely my top 5 though.
Pat doesn't
All
like
right.
fun.
Jimmy, what do you got, buddy?
Well, I'm a parade guy, so I think the top of the list has got to be the Fiesta, because of the parades and everything else they have, and the greasy pole and everything. So that's the top of the list. So after that, St. Patrick's Day drops down because there are no parades, unless of course you're looking at the people trying to get a drink, and they're parading up to the bar trying to get one. That's about it. So.
I'll
So I'm
probably
going-
be shunned
I think
today.
you have to go into the rum line on a day like today prepared to like just not talk to people, because you can't hear anything because there's so many people. The music is
You
fun.
just watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go for. I mean, it's.
Jimmy, you want to go any further, or is that it for you?
No, well, it's after that, it's all the same. Bluefin, I love it. There's a parade of boats. I absolutely love doing all that. The Schoonerfest parade of boats and watching all that. So it's that, to me, it's all equal.
Okay, all equal. Everything jumbles into each other. Okay, so the whole idea is ranking best and not best. That's okay, Jimmy.
They're all number
This
one.
one really backfired on Joe. It's like, Jesus.
No, I can't believe I'm the fucking Italian guy
I know.
defending St.
I know,
Patrick's
I
Day.
know.
It's amazing to me.
That is pretty
It's amazing. But I think that where it all roots, the whole thing, is because I go sideways on St. Patrick's Day, and it's accepted that you can go
That's
sideways
true.
on St. Patrick's Day, and the songs are so
I
like.
can't stand the music.
Really?
I love it.
stand
I
it.
love it.
Oh.
I love it.
dare you.
The alligator and the long-necked goose. I'll be
Well,
back,
that's
camel
not-
and the chimpanzee.
Right, exactly.
It's a different Irish.
It's like a nursery rhyme.
Irish music is Irish. Like real Irish music.
Corn. Want to hear my favorite? Did you hear the one about the?
Dominic the donkey.
Oh, see, that's real Italian music right there. They're playing it right now. 4 doors down.
The moral of this story is everybody watch the coasters today. That's all.
Oh,
boy,
yeah. You know what? I'm
Yeah.
actually impressed that
really
Fred
wish
chimed
I
in and asked if he could borrow your jacket because I'm sort of stunned that you're allowed back in the rum line.
Stop it. I bring energy into that place.
Oh my God. And you brought,
It's Irish Italian energy.
I love that you have those days.
Thank you, baby.
You deserve it.
There are only 2 people in Gloucester with glass eyes because of you.
Where you're going.
Scars on their face.
On the scale from 1 to 10, how hungover is Joey going to be tomorrow?
Oh.
No, I have to work tomorrow. I have to be up early tomorrow.
But I'm
Let's
gonna.
check the wins report.
But I'm gonna say you'll have a good 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be cautious.
We also have a video that was sent in.
It's an Instagram video, and I don't know how to make it work.
Chris,
to share.
Chris. So Chris, we can't just.
It is titled, however, when you can't trust a fart.
Oh, Jesus, McCarthy.
I mean, I was laying in bed this morning,
Like
looking
all
over
his topics.
like all of his topics. Percent of people who use toilet seat covers, bath or no bath. Percent of spouses, significant others that fart in front of each other.
And then,
I mean,
then smell of pizza. Like,
right after farting.
Yeah, yeah,
the
like,
smell-
what is-
This is Chris
McCarthy
McCarthy's.
is
We have
unbelievable.
our text chain of podcast notes.
Yeah.
And Chris is.
They're all down the bottom too.
Yeah.
They're like they started at the top.
Curated by Pat.
Yeah,
and they-
just all pushed down the bottom.
All of
you know?
McCarthy's topics go
She
directly.
kept them on just so she wasn't
Well,
going to
it's
get.
like the Bluefin, the first year we did the podcast, it was like, where do you take a poop?
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
a
on the
poop.
boat. Yeah,
And Pat, what was your reaction to that?
yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Every time looking at Pat, it was.
By the way, we have another person has joined the
Oh God, no.
elite.
That's terrible.
Has joined the elite. This is what I consider a power move. I know now. I know 3 people.
No
Oh,
case.
Now I know
case.
3 people that go without a case. You know, an iPhone, a good iPhone
But you have
nowadays,
insurance?
like 1,600.
Maybe.
No, 4 people now. So it's
Could never
Ralph, Mike Coder.
Gattuso does.
Oh, 5 people. Gattuso, Connor McCarthy,
Really?
and Chris Langanopoulos. 5 people I know that go
That's a
naked.
power move.
Naked. That screams I am super wealthy, and I don't give a fuck.
Believe me, that's the
My
exact opposite.
My $1,600 iPhone. I'm not gonna.
Wrapped around
Like if you're a single guy, you just walk around without a case on your iPhone, and it just screams, I'm
Yeah,
just.
ladies, go
fucking-
find the men.
If I was a
I mean-
single broad, I'd be going around the bars like, oh, that guy doesn't have a case on
Okay,
his.
let's go around and rate who's the wealthiest.
big of
What are they up to now? 16. This is
Mine's
probably a
triple
14.
fat.
BJ wants to know where's the.
Sell their house.
Wow, we got a rare BJ Mohan sighting.
Wow.
Where are the Bloody Marys? I don't know.
Yay.
We know what they're going to be. Bloody Marys at St.
Is he-
Peter's Club. 1
I will
o'clock.
say, so I'm
Is he
creating a
next
Bloody
door?
Mary. The Oak to Ember, I don't know. It's
Up there with the nest.
so my
Don't say
3
it.
favorite are Oak to Ember, maybe not in this order. Oak to Ember, Mile Marker, and the Nest.
Say it again.
Oak to Ember,
Yep.
Mile Marker.
Mile marker in the mix.
And those 2 I love because they're thick and they're like almost crunchy.
Yep.
Because of the horseradish. And the Nest I love, but it's thinner.
What, did you have one at the studio last? Well, we don't call it the studio. What is it called now?
Oh, 53.
50.
No, I
Rocky
didn't.
Neck,
51.
53
Seven
Rocky
and a
Neck.
half.
The Studio 54.
I fucking it's the studio. Fucking
It's a
please.
studio.
I love you, Patrick, but it's the studio. Okay. There's that. But getting back to BJ Mohan, total respect for
Wait,
BJ.
is BJ up?
He's here.
He's
Oh,
right
I don't know if he's. I don't know if
Is he
he's
over
in
there?
Massachusetts or not.
He's out of the family.
No.
So, he better not be up here.
He's watching
I'm sorry.
it.
Oh, I was trying to say something.
So I want to give props to my nephew BJ. And this is why I want to give props to my nephew BJ. Last Christmas, Felicia was booked to come home for Christmas,
Mhm.
and it was I believe if the story that she gave me is true, BJ came over the top and says, "Why the fuck are we gonna go home? Let's fucking stay here in beautiful fucking sunny Naples."
I think it was more like I'm not coming up.
Or maybe that. But total respect for that move.
Absolutely.
BJ's
Fucking-
had 20, what, how old is,
Absolutely.
how old are the kids? 26, 25?
But then Felicia said, "All right, we're going to stay in Naples for
Yeah.
Christmas," and I totally respect that.
Look at it outside.
I know. If you
Misery.
BJ, if you
Misery.
saw it outside, total misery, gray,
Gross.
damp, and cold, and it's going to be like this until the third week of June.
And he'd be building like the third altar by then.
Yeah.
He knows better. DJ's very smart.
He's no dummy.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful girlfriend down there. He's fucking just going to, you know.
Yeah, Barry's like this.
Yeah.
Stay down there.
Yeah.
Alicia, what'd you say?
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah. Total props to BJ. All right. I think we're going to wrap it up here. We're going to, Kate, what do you got today? Kate's got some off market properties on the water.
When I tell you,
15 estuary.
sell it tomorrow, Drew. 3 million.
That's it. You get me that. I'm out.
Okay, what do you got? Do you got some off market properties?
One steps away from the beach. I'm going to be very vague with them. One dock, unbelievable. What's the other one? Oh, one with a piece of land and a home, unbelievable views of the water. That's all I got for off market. Yeah. So if you're
Can you put her
looking for
number up? Put a card up, or I know you have a card.
But these are homes that don't come on the market that often. They're unicorns. End of story. They're unicorns.
Wow.
And this week only buy a house through Kate, get a free boats and hose hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's only 3.
There's only 3 of them.
Actually, we'll make some more
Yeah.
for buying houses. They're all made.
All right, there you go. You can take that down. Let's fucking go at it. All right, thanks. Happy St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Joseph's Day. I hope everybody's celebrating and having fun. Stay safe. Use your Gloucester taxi service or Ubers, and have a blast. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Little town with big news. 411, come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to